Hello there, it's Rich G from Geeking It Up. So we're here to redo the Tyranids versus Orc game, but with the new codex. So I'll just give you an overview of the table. So we're using the Mechanicum and we called it the Murder Hole terrain, but it's basically rocky outcroppings. Very nice rocky outcroppings from Rich Partridge. So this is the layout of the board. It's ever so slightly different to the last game that we released, but there are still some common features, such as the line of sight blocking, which are these and this one, and then the dense terrain. So basically, kind of as per the rule book underneath, the gantryways counts as dense terrain. We're counting things like this as small ruins. And again, you'll see there's some more over on the other side of the... Oop, that was a close-up on my finger. They're spread out across the whole table, and then we've got some craters on the gantryways just to break up line of sight. So that is the table. So my deployment, learning a little bit of a lesson from the last game, deploying a little bit too aggressively. So I've got my Warriors unit here. So that's a unit of 9 Warriors with 3 Venom Cannons in it. And just to denote the Tyranid Prime, so that's the HQ warrior. He's just got a green die on him, so he's there, or he or she. I don't think the Tyranids really care. Hive Tyrant here, Hive Guard here, and you'll notice an absence of Rippers, and that's because the 2 Ripper Swarms are now in the they're in the burrows, so they're deploying their off table. So I'll go over to John. So John, if you would like to run us through your...
So...
Say hello, John.
Hello, John.
Hello.
So we're here today with the new rulebook. I'll do a little army review to discuss the changes that I've made. I won't bore you completely with it now.
Okay.
But for today, our army is a unit of 12 boys, including a knob with a power claw in a truck.
And they're truck boys, aren't they?
We've upgraded them to be truck boys.
Nice.
I've taken Makari because he's a little sexy boy.
Yeah.
Little sexy boy. He's very cheap. He's got a 2+ invuln save. So I've took him because he's a good little objective holder.
Yeah, I think he's going to be annoying.
Yeah, so we'll see how he does. Then we've got a unit of 21 boys, including a knob with a power claw.
Okay.
We've kept the weird boy from the previous list.
Yav.
We've then gone for a little bit of firepower because we've lost the death copters. So we've got a mech gun. That is going to be a smasher gun.
Okay.
So that's the D3. And then we've got a unit of Squig Hog boys.
So these are the new ones, yeah?
Yeah, these are the sexy new ones. They're not quite finished painting because of time constraints, work and life getting in the way. But they're getting there. So we've got a unit of 3 Squig Hog boys with a bomb squig, and we've got a knob on a smasher squig.
Lovely.
Wanted to showcase some of the new units. I haven't had time to get the Beast Snagger boys done, but I wanted to showcase the Squig Riders. So.
Yeah, and I think so. It's probably worth noting for people watching that your original set 750 point list, to try and keep it anywhere near where it was, it just didn't fit.
It didn't work.
It didn't fit. It didn't work. So we allowed a little bit of discretion on that one.
Yeah. The new codex basically makes the Death Copters an unviable choice at 750.
Right.
But I'll discuss that in my army.
Yeah, sure. So we're going to roll first turn on camera.
So we'll do that.
Yeah.
Do it by you?
Yeah, we can do it over here. Okie dokie.
So first turn.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it. You has got to go first.
I've got to go first. Yeah. I can't tactically choose.
No choosing.
Can I use a CP to re-roll that?
I mean, I'm happy to let you, but I mean, I think the rules say no.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's it for the kind of deployments and the table and first turn. We'll be back in just a few seconds with John's turn 1. Back with John's psychic phase. So he's done his movement phase. John, would you just like to give us a bit of a summary of where you've moved things?
Yeah, so we moved forward with the knob on Smasher Squig and the Squig Hog boys. We didn't advance the knob, didn't see much point. I advanced the Squig Hog Boys, but only got a 2-inch
Okay,
advance,
yeah.
so that's where they've ended
So
up.
that's them.
The gun has obviously stayed stationary for
It
obvious
has.
reasons. Macari stayed stationary because he's hanging out on the pile of scrap.
Okay.
And the truck, we advanced the truck and we got a 1-inch.
A whole
advance
1
on that.
inch. Mm.
So we've started to move out and move forward.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
we're going into the psychic phase now. So classic orc shenanigans.
Yeah, and we actually, just for those that are kind of watching that want to get some ideas of what's changed with the new Orc Codex, you don't automatically get your second power anymore, do you? So
No, you can't pay to be a warphead. So the only way you can cast 2 powers is by having 20 orc boys.
yeah. Well, it's a unit of 20 or more, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
not precisely
Well,
20.
it's 20 models. So
Oh, does it say precisely 20 models?
more than. Yeah.
Oh, more than. You're
Yeah.
right, okay, yeah.
Well, 20 or more.
Yeah, 20 or more, that's fine.
So.
And you also, you were saying you don't get the +1 to your cast for each, was it 10 or more?
Yeah, so you used to get 1 for every 10 orc models within 10 inches, but
Yeah.
now you just casting straight off.
Let's get a bit of a better view over here.
So for 20 or more orc models.
Right. So that might be a useful one for people that are watching at home to know.
Yeah, it's a
Indeed.
almost had a bit of a shock there when I realised that I couldn't just.
And by being a little bit more cagey with my Hive Tyrant, I'm nowhere near a deny range. And you put them over there deliberately, didn't you?
Yes.
So no possibilities for me to deny this. So, right, do you want to take it away with your psychic phase?
So we're going to go for
Yeah, do you want
Warpath.
to do them in the middle? Just
Yeah, we'll do it in the middle. So we'll go for Warpath first on a 6.
That is off.
So it goes off on a 7 with no denial. And then the jump is a 7 also.
Yeah. But you can CP it.
So I'm going to
Yeah, because he's got 7.
CP that. Do you want me to reroll that?
It's up to you. Do what you think's right.
It will.
It will at some
On a
point.
7.
7 goes
So
off.
It goes off. So we're gonna do the jump. I'm gonna be ballsy and I'm gonna go for the Hive Tyrant. So we're gonna
He's
do
going
jump
for the Hive Tyrant.
into this area here.
So the boys have materialised here. And that's the end of your psychic phase. So we're going into your shooting phase. So we double checked, haven't we? There's nothing else has got line of sight. So the smasher gun, nothing else has kind of got any beads on anything. So you're just going to do the the front 2,
The front 2 ranks are the only ones in range with their sluggers.
and they're going into the Hive Tyrant.
Into the Hive
Yes.
So hitting you on 5s and 6s.
5s and 6s.
Woo!
Oh, those are for you.
Unfortunately, they don't explode anymore.
Oh no.
That's a hard one to get my head around. So that will be 2 wounds at strength 4.
2 at strength 4. Fabulous. Any AP?
No AP on the
No,
sword.
so 3s. So I fail 1.
That's a wound already on the Hive Tyrant.
And so now it's taken a wound because I've got adaptive biology.
Yeah.
So I don't have the for the benefit of those that watched the last game where I said that I'd got enhanced resistance as my adaptive physiology, and then decided to regen wounds on my Hive Tyrant, being the cheating little minx. Yeah, so I can't regen wounds by killing stuff in melee.
Okay.
But I do still have the trait that when the first time I suffer a wound, all damage is reduced by 1 to a minimum of 1. So I've taken a wound.
Okay. Well, we may as well jump into the charge phase.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go straight into that.
We are here, so obviously 9-inch charge because we're 9 inches
Well, you're
away.
9 inches away. You need engagement range is an inch, isn't it? So
Yeah.
you actually just need an 8, don't you? You need an 8 to get within 1 inch.
Yeah.
You're looking at me quizzically. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Welcome to the war.
You're 9 inches away, but because you only need to get
You have to be over 9 inches away.
Oh,
that's how
right.
it used to be.
Oh, right.
worded.
So, yeah, okay.
I'll check the wording on that, but it used to be over 9.
It's irrelevant. You got a 10.
Yeah, I mean that's the way that the orcs roll.
Yeah.
So we'll do the movement. As we say, we're going into the Hive Tyrant, so we'll do that move, and then we'll come back in the fight phase, and the Hive Tyrant will disappear.
Hopefully not. So John's just been looking at what's changed in the Orc Codex in terms of combat. So one of the things he's picked up on is the Power Claw is no longer D3 damage. It's a flat 2.
Which
It's still double strength, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, but because of my Warlord trait, the power claw's actually now only going to be doing 1 damage. So John's worked out all of his attacks. So where are you going to roll them, John? Where are we going? Do you want to come down
Yeah, I'll
here?
roll them here.
Yeah. Okay.
So the purple we're going to roll twice because we've got 18
Yeah, that's
attacks.
your boys that are in melee range.
So the red is the knob, so that's hitting on 4s, and the purple are hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Well, they all hit.
So they all hit.
The power claw ones, I mean.
Yeah. So
Oops.
we've got another 18 attacks for the boys to do. So
Yeah, sure.
I expected to miss more. 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So we'll do these. Yeah.
Okay.
Take
There's a few more ones in there.
Yeah, so it's not bad.
Not bad. No,
so
not bad.
the red dice are going to be hitting on 3s, and the purple are going to be
wounding. Yeah.
Wounding on 3s.
So purples are on 5s, reds are on 3s.
Yeah.
Fab.
So that's a miss. So actually, that's not too bad. So your purple dice are going to be at -1.
So they're -1, aren't they? Yeah. Is that new as well? For choppers.
-1 on the choppers is new.
Yeah. Right. So the choppers are -1. So basically, I'm on a 3+ save anyway.
Yeah.
So it's all 4+. It's all on my invuln save.
Yeah, and it's all doing 1 damage.
And it's all doing 1 damage.
Because
yeah.
of your horrible warlord trait. So if you could fail all of them.
Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not liking this.
And 3 more.
And 3 more. So that's 5 wounds taken. And I already took 1. So 6 in total. So I'm already on half my wounds. Yeah. So I've taken 6. Yeah.
So you're down to 6.
So I'm down to 6. Ow.
Interesting. So
Now, do I get to fight now?
you get to fight now.
Okay, so would you like to take over the camera?
I will indeed, sir.
Thank you very much, Lee.
So let's try and keep you some angles.
Yeah, now I'm going to remember that I didn't take adaptive biology.
So you will not get wounds
So
back.
I'm not getting wounds back when I kill stuff. So, first things first. And in actual fact, I think you bracketed me, so let's just double check that.
The Hive Tyrant is damaged.
4 to 6 wounds remaining is weapon skill 3+. So,
Excellent.
Tail Strike hits. Does it affect the strength? No, it doesn't. So it's strength 6, toughness 5 now, aren't they, boys?
Toughness 5, yeah.
So that doesn't wound. And then I've got my normal attacks. So there's 5 of those. Yeah.
That's still okay.
Pretty good. And I'm on 3s to wound you.
Okay.
So there's 2 failures. However, because I've still got xenogenic acid,
Yeah.
that's 2 mortal wounds and 2 damage rolls at -3 to your armor save.
That's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 4 dead boys.
It is going to be 4 dead boys, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll take those off in a second.
Okay.
And then we'll.
Well, before you do, I may very well, because this is the end of the fight phase, isn't it?
It is. You're still on the old codex, aren't you? So
I'm
you
still on
get
the
to
old
fight
codex.
again.
So I'm going to burn 3 CPs because I'm really not liking the fact that my Hive Tyrant is being done over here.
Okay, so
really not liking
so
it.
Richard's burning 3 CPs to fight again.
And I haven't even had my own first turn yet.
Yeah, so let's see what happens.
Okay.
I mean, this is going to hurt the boys for sure. So
So the Tail Strike hits this time, wounds, and it's also a mortal as well.
So
However,
that's
you get
2.
you get an armor save against
Okay, so
which is
saved it.
it's only a 10.
Okay, so we're up to 5 dead boys
5
now.
dead boys at the moment. You've angered that Hive Tyrant is like it's that moment where, you know, in Aliens, where she's got it with the power loader and it's like it's going mad. You are having it. I do get to re-roll my wands because of having 2 pairs of monstrous silent talons, so it's 4 more hits.
Okay.
Yeah. 3s did wound, didn't they?
Yep, so 3 more.
So that's another mortal.
So that's 6 boys.
and 2 more. So 8 boys in total is dead.
Okay, so that unit have come flying across the battlefield under the energy of the war, and we've hurt him or her. We've hurt the hive mind, but we've lost half of our unit almost. So we'll remove the casualties and we'll do the morale phase, and then we'll be back to you with Rich's turn 1.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so we're back with at the end of Rich's movement phase. Just to wrap up my turn though, we consolidated and tied up the Hive Tyrant in combat, and I used 2 CP to ensure that we didn't lose any more boys from there. So over to Rich's movement phase.
Yeah, so basically, obviously John consolidated with his boys unit, tagged the Hive Tyrant in combat, so I couldn't do anything with that. The Hive Guard stayed where they are at the moment, just because I want to try and put some shooting down range. Although I should really be playing for objectives. And again, likewise with these, I wanted to move the warriors up onto this objective, which is clearly the route that you're taking. But I also wanted to be able to support the Hive Tyrant if I need to. So these they advanced 5, so they've gone 11 in total to here. The Tyranid Prime hasn't advanced, so I'm going to try now and get in my psychic phase. I also spent 2 CP for rapid regeneration on Tyrant. I only got a 1, so he's only healed 1 wound back up, but it is enough to put him into his normal
attack bracket.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and get an onslaught off here.
Okay.
And I'm not going to try and be fiddly. Although having said that, where's your psychos? All they?
My weird boys.
I don't even have to worry about it then, do I?
You do, kind of.
Why do I have to worry about tonight?
Because beast snaggers, snake bites have got a stratagem that I can play.
Okay.
An infantry unit.
But it'll cost you, right?
It'll cost me CP, but an infantry unit can attempt to deny a psychic power.
Well, that's kind of cool. Right, onslaught is cast on a 7. So it's a 6 normally, so I've got it on a 7.
Hold that camera
so
for me,
you
sir.
are going to pay for the CP, aren't you?
I think I have to, because it hamstrings your shooting.
The onslaught's obviously going to be going on the warriors unit.
Yeah, so let's just make sure. Use this stratagem during your opponent's psychic phase. Select one snake
swatting up.
Snake bites unit from your army. Until the end of that phase, the unit can attempt to deny 1 psychic power as if it were a psyker. So, 1 CP.
Flipping flip.
Spend that 1 CP.
1 CP?
And we're going to ruin Richie's dreams. So, coming in hot.
Nah, you're not, mate.
Oh.
Nah, you're not, mate.
It was a 6. You pushed the table.
Nah.
The table nudge.
I did it with my hive mind. Okay, onslaught goes off. So basically, onslaught will allow me to charge even though I've advanced, and also I ignore the penalties to shooting for advancing.
Yeah.
With heavy weapons and assault weapons. So lovely jabbly. I'll give you the camera back, Mr. John. And so I get to do 2 powers. So now I'm going to do a smite.
Of course you would.
I'm going to smite the boys unit.
I want you to do a double 1. Oh! I mean, it's D6 wounds, so it's going to hurt me, but I can see the pain in your face already.
So it's D3 mortals, isn't it?
D3 on yourself, yeah.
God damn it, I've just regen that wound up.
Oh.
Well, at least you're taking 6 boys. At least I'm taking 6 boys with it. I don't think I need to support him anymore, you know. No, I think I definitely will, because he's gonna be majorly. And my D3. Oh, yes.
Brackets you again though.
It does bracket me, but it's not as bad. That's 9. That's the wrong way. It does bracket me, but if I'd taken 3, that would have been
hilarious.
Oh my goodness! Right.
You could have killed him.
6 have died.
Yeah, we've lost 6 boys from there.
Wow. So I'm going to go straight into shooting.
Okay.
Yeah, we okay with that?
Yep.
So I think what I'm going to do is I check line of sight. I can't see the knob, but I can see all of these beast snaggers here. And obviously, because they're a brand new unit and you've spent all this week painting them,
you're going to kill them.
I am going to try and kill them.
Let's see what you got.
Right, so I'll just double check my ranges. So 24 on Death Spitters is easily in, and the venom cannons are easily in as well.
Okay, so.
I'm going to do the venom cannons first. Actually, I don't think it really makes much difference. More knowledge. So, the Death Spitters, there are 6 of them, and there's 3 each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can count 2. So they're hitting on. They're hitting on ballistic skill 4s normally. I obviously would have had the -1, but I've now got rid of that with onslaught.
Yeah,
but because the prime is within 6 inches, it gives them +1 to hit, so they're on 3s.
Okay.
Oops. So
slightly better than guard shooting.
Yeah. Don't get any rerolls though.
That's good for me.
And it's strength 5, toughness. Not too sure.
No, give me 1 second.
Yeah, okay, that's not a problem.
I think
I'll roll up my venom cannons while we're doing that.
they've got to be toughness 5.
So that's 3d3
Toughness
on the
6.
Toughness 6.
Yeah.
Goodness. So that's what I rolled for my venom cannons. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 venom cannon shots. So in actual fact, I can put all. Oh no, I've got to hit with them first, haven't I? And 2 missed and 2 hit. Okay,
Yeah.
so I can put that with that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So toughness 6.
So toughness 6. So I'm needing. Oh, and they're beast snaggers as well, aren't they?
Mhm.
So they get the strength 8 or more.
Yep.
You don't wound
On
a 1, 2, or 3, don't you? Flipping flip. Right, I'm going to do them first. So thankfully they've gone through.
Yep. Okay.
And they're going to do D3 damage a piece. They're -2.
Okay.
So.
We've got a 6 up invuln, so we'll do that in a sec.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then these are on 5s.
Oops.
So that is 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is not as good as I was thinking it was going to be.
Okay. So do you want to do the D3 first?
Yeah, I'll do the.
Hang on, no, because I've got 6 up invuln save. So.
Right. Okay. So I'll take this.
So do you want me to save these first?
However.
It's up to you.
Well, what difference does it make?
Because you could end up if I saved all of those.
Yeah.
And then I say I failed 1.
Yeah.
Then your first D3 could be wasted potentially.
Oh right, I see what you mean.
So it's up to you which order you want me to do the saves in.
Well, you save on this, don't you? Not per damage. Is that right?
Yeah. So what AP are you?
For the venom cannon is -2.
-2. So yeah, I'll be on 6s anyway because
Okay.
I've got a 4 up.
Yeah. So do those. Yeah.
Okay. So I've got 6 up invuln.
Yep.
Nope. So
And they're D3 damage piece.
go for that.
So first one is 2,
2. Yeah.
and the second one is 1. So 3 altogether.
3 altogether, and they have 3 wounds, so that's 1 dead.
So that's 1 G'd. And then you've got the normal death spitters are at -1.
-1, so I'll be on 5s for these because we've got a 4 up
Okay.
standard save. That's another 1 dead. Why are you so mean?
Well, at least you've got 1. You've got 1 that you're allowed to.
Well, I might not have
1.
after morale. Can I fail? I can't fail morale.
I think that's a you problem, not a me problem, to be honest.
Oh, that's pretty mean.
It is pretty mean.
There's nothing I can do. There's nothing. Hi guys, lost a bit of camera momentum there, so we've taken the casualties off. So we've lost 2 of the beast of the Squig Hog boys. Sorry, and now Rich's Tyranid Prime is gonna fire his shots at the
So
remaining.
he's got a death spitter as well. So it's the same deal. So it's going to hit on 3s. Oh, there you go. But it does score a wound.
Does wound, and we don't save because it's a 4+.
But it's only 1. It's only damage 1.
Okay, so he's down to 2 wounds.
The last thing I've got to shoot, sir, is the Hive Guard, and they're going to go into the truck. And John's going to take control of the camera. So I'm going to do, so they're 2 shots apiece, the Hive Guard, because they've got the impaler cannons.
Okay.
Ignore line of sight. I'll just double check. Yeah, 36 inches, heavy 2, so they haven't moved anywhere, and their strength 8 -2. So they're going to go into the truck, because I haven't got any other viable targets. So
Okay, so
3 of those hitting on 3s. And I wish that I'd hit a few more. And toughness of a truck is
6.
So 3s, isn't it?
So you got 3 wounds
so
at
that's
minus.
3 wounds at -2. Still have ramshackle?
They still got ramshackle, so
Okay.
-2 puts me on 6s.
Yeah.
But I think ramshackle now only takes it down by 1.
Oh
Damage.
right, so that's a potential big change as well, then, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a huge change. So you used
Yeah.
to take it down to 1 damage. Now it reduces the damage by 1.
Oh, that will be really interesting. Do you get a save?
Just double check it. Yeah, so it's a 4-up save. So,
Okay, so -2, you're going to be on 6s.
So triple 6 coming up. Nope.
No 6s at all. Fantastic. What?
So
I need to
damage-
roll my damage and
Yeah.
then.
We'll apply the difference.
Do I? I don't need to roll these separately, do I?
No, 'cause it's all one here.
Sweet. So that is 7 so far.
Oh, is it 3?
It's D3.
D3,
Yeah,
okay.
it's 3D3, isn't it?
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
So each time an attack is allocated against this model, unless that attack has a strength characteristic of 8 or more, subtract 1 for the damage. So it's more than strength 8, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's
So-
strength 8,
So it all goes through then.
so it all goes through.
So
Sweet.
ramshackle is actually pretty pants.
Okay, it's stopping things like auto cannons, isn't it? Doing lots of damage.
Small arms.
Yeah, yeah.
So you've done 7 wounds, right?
Yep.
So we've got 3 wounds remaining.
My goodness. If I'd have got an extra 1 through, that might have done it. Is it
Yeah.
worth my while? No, there's no point CP rerolling that, is there? No, because that won't kill it. No. Use common sense, Rich.
That's tactics.
That's tactics. So, with my shooting done, I'm going to go into the charge phase. You know what? I don't think I'm going to charge the warriors in, but I think I'm going to charge the prime in. Now, I pre-measured that, and I need 7 inches. So that's 8 inches is the distance. So that's a 7-inch charge on the prime. But obviously, because I'm Behemoth, I do get a re-roll. So I'm going to roll it just here. So it's just the prime going in.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I didn't need the re-roll. Cool. So he goes in. That's it. Tasty, tasty. Very, very tasty.
Ooh, this could sting.
Oh, they look tasty. What about their legs?
They don't need
They don't
those.
need those. Okay, would you take over the
Yeah,
camera
let's
and
do
I'll
it.
do my attack. So the Tyranid Prime has got, I believe, 5 attacks.
This looks bad for us, guys.
He's basically like a boosted warrior, so he's got 4 attacks, not 5. So I did tell a little bit of a fib.
You always do.
But he's weapon skill 2.
Mhm.
I don't always do it.
Most of the time.
Just like every now and again. So 2 to hit. He's got Silent Talons, so he can re-roll 1s. So 4 hits. And
course.
he's strength 5. So, and there's no AP on these either. So, yeah, it's not that bad.
So
Toughness
4.
5, so 4s. So 2 full saves for you.
Okay. 1 saves.
1 saves, 1 dies.
Yep. There's no minus on those, is there?
No minuses, no.
So 1
No
dice.
minuses on those.
So that takes us back to giving you a kick in.
It does, and I also don't have enough CP to interrupt either.
Perfect. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 attacks. Is that right?
Eesh, I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, 4. So
Yeah,
20
because
attacks.
Warpath's still going off now,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
2, 4, 6.
So there's no point in us stopping and then cutting back just for this. So we're gonna plough on,
19, 20.
and you've got like 4 from the.
So 4s and 3s.
Oh, you know what? I took Catalyst off. I should have left Catalyst in. Mistakes were made, people. Mistakes were made. That's actually not too bad though, because there's 3.
Yeah.
What's the power core hitting on?
The
Not
Percos
2s.
hitting on 4s.
Yeah. So
I'm tempted to use a CP on that, to be honest.
what do you mean? To reroll 1 of them?
Yeah,
But they're only doing 1 damage though.
they are, but it could be the difference between life and death. Because
Okay.
I'm wounding on 5s and wounding on still 3s. isn't it?
3s, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got like 3 CP, and it's your turn next, so you're going to go up by 1, so it's not like you...
I'm going to do it.
Okay, he's going to do it.
Pointless.
Converts into a 1, yeah, so that's the...
Would you like to...
The spirit of Mark.
Would you like to re-roll that into another 1? So 5s and 3s. So 3, 4 wounds at -1.
Oh, this isn't quite...
Well, it's...
5.
Yeah, so it's 4 up saves, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm on my straight, what's it saves?
Three more
I've
wounds.
lost 3, so I'm only on 3 left. This is not good. It's not good at all. I think your tactic of going for the Hive Tyrant straight away is going to pay off here, because I can't regen the wounds back like I used to before. I mean, I do get to fight.
Yeah, but you're now severely...
I think I might be on my lowest bracket. I will just double check that. So if you wouldn't mind taking over the camera,
so
and then I'll just double check that one.
It did look really bad, but I'm happy with the damage we've just done, to be honest.
Yeah, it's hitting on 4s now.
So if Rich doesn't manage to shift a fair amount of these, we could kill him in our turn.
Tail Strike misses, and the normal attacks. Get that in a second. I do get to reroll 1s, which is fortuitous. So
it's a good effort.
That's a good effort. And 3s.
Oh my days. The despair.
I think he might be dead.
Mistakes were made. I think you should have charged with the guard, to be honest.
The warriors.
The warriors, yeah.
Yeah, maybe, but yeah, okay.
So we've got a morale check to do there then. So we lost 1.
We did.
I think a knob is still 7s,
Okay.
but I'll roll it just in case. And as it would happen, it would matter. So let me just check.
Yeah, okay. We'll check that one.
I believe a knob is still 7s.
This could be bad. This could be...
Yeah, knob still leads 7, so we're not going to lose any to attrition.
Okay.
So I think definitely using the 2 CP in my turn to not fail morale was a good option.
Yeah. I'm going to consolidate with him, but I don't really know where. So, I mean, for all intents and purposes, that is the end of my turn 1. So we are going to do John's turn 2 movement, and you could very well be seeing a dead Hive Tyrant by turn 2. So, oops, noisy. Rundown on what you've done, where you've moved stuff.
So the boss has moved forward, along with the 1 remaining Squighog boy.
Yes.
You horrible man.
Yes, I did. Took my revenge on them.
The truck moved forward 8 inches because it's debilitated.
Yeah.
The boys got out and moved forward because they're truck boys. So that's a cool...
That's the new thing. Yeah.
The plan is to use the unstoppable muscle strategy.
Tide of muscle, I think it was.
Tide of muscle. So we can ignore terrain when charging.
Yeah.
So that's not an issue.
And it's also just worth noting that you also made, because you were going to bring the truck round this way towards the Hive Tyrant, but then you made the better choice because you're putting the truck on the objective there as well.
Correct.
And then Makari stayed where he was, didn't he? So Makari's not moved.
Just living his best life down here.
And the weird boy, you were going to jump with the weird boy.
Yeah, I thought about to jump in the weird boy. I was actually being a bit suicidal and going to charge the
Tyrant,
to try and help finish him off. But I think it's better to just leave him where he is.
Yeah, because I pointed out that you were just delivering a potential of 6 secondary victory points there, because I took Slay the Warlord. So by leaving the weird boy over here, not only is he protecting himself, he's denying me secondaries, but he's also blocking out me getting something into the gun at the back. So because of that, you haven't got any psychic powers to do.
No.
So we're going straight into the shooting phase, aren't we? So
we are indeed.
We're doing the smasher gun first, is that right?
Yeah, we'll do this.
So let's see if we get a nice shot.
So
there we go.
We'll start with the smasher gun. It's blast D3, so because we're shooting at the warriors, we'll get the full 3 shots. We are hitting on 4s, so I will do that here.
Yep, okay.
If that works for you.
Ooh.
Only get one hit.
Only one hit. Okay.
But it is big strength, so you will die.
I will do one of
This strength 8. So
yeah, toughness 4.
yep. So 2s.
Okay.
So that is a wound at -4.
Yeah, I'm not getting a save against
So
that.
D6 damage.
That just squishes one completely outright. So I'm going to take the front one and hopefully make it a little bit more difficult for you. I don't think it will happen. But there we go.
So that's him deleted.
Yes.
We've got a bomb squig in the Squig Hog Boys. So
Okey-doke.
before you kill that last one, we'll fire that off.
Okay.
So that hits on a 3+.
Yeah.
I'll reroll that.
Okay.
So that misses.
Do you want to CP it?
Uh,
It's D3 mortal wounds, isn't it?
I
Maybe.
will CP it actually, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a smart thing to do. So that hits and it does D3 for 2 more
2.
wounds.
Okay, one's on 1 wound. You need to take another one off because you didn't take one off for Unstoppable. Oh, you haven't done it yet, have you? You haven't done it yet, yeah. We were just theorising it and making it sure that it happened. And I'm now destroying the terrain.
And then
Which
I was going to shoot the big shooter at them, but I don't want to take off that extra. Mind you, there's a guy in front of him, isn't there?
Yeah, there's one, like, they're equidistant, to be fair, so I think you can risk that.
Yeah, okay, so big shooter, 2 hits.
Wow.
Strength 5.
2 wounds minus...
Nothing.
So 2 saves to make. I do actually save both of them.
Okay, and then we are going to try and finish off the Hive Tyrant in combat.
With pistols,
with
aren't
pistols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slugger shots.
Cheeky.
And
Cheeky. Where are you going to roll those, John?
I'll do these here.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, alright.
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
So 5
So you're telling me there's a chance? He's got a wound.
1 wound.
It's not going to be enough to kill him, but it's chipping away. It's a save though.
That's very
And
childish.
I think you're just going to have to do it in combat, to be honest, John.
I
I think
agree.
you're going to have to do it in combat.
I agree. So, the knob on Smasher Squig has also got a slugger, so he'll fire that into
Yes.
you guys there. Hits.
It's a hit.
It's a wound.
Sorry, I was a bit delayed there to get the camera on that roll because I was thinking.
Oh, sorry.
I was strategising, innit? I was thinking.
You're not cunning enough for that, boss.
I think you'll find I am. Yeah, I'll tell you in a second.
Go on then. So,
Do you want me to tell you now?
yeah.
Well, the Hive Tyrant, so if you're going to charge with the boys over there onto the Hive Guard,
Yeah.
then I get to do the pick of the units that haven't charged. So my Hive Tyrant will get 1 chance. And 1 chance only.
To wipe
Because
those
if you
boys out.
burn that 1 CP over there,
Yeah.
because you've got 2 CPs left at the moment.
Yeah.
If you burn 1 to do Tide of Muscle to ignore the charge, the terrain on the charge, you've only got 1 CP, so you can't do an interrupt. Neither can I.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it will come down to
Whether you kill enough.
whether I kill enough.
Ooh, yeah.
So I've got 1, and that anyway. For the people that were watching or that are watching, the reason why I was slow to turn the camera to the dice was because that's what was going through my head.
That's strategic.
That. Yeah.
See, this is why
That's
I was
number
gonna,
one.
That's why I was going to jump the weird boy and charge him. I knew that.
Well, yeah, but think about it. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, okay.
Yeah, never mind.
Never mind.
Do you safe?
Any minuses?
No.
That finishes that one off then, doesn't it?
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I knew subconsciously, I knew that's what I'd be
Yeah, so
thinking.
the Hive Mind has managed to trick the opponent into not doing something. Let's not think too much about that. Let's go down that rabbit warren.
So I've actually got shooting with the Squig Hog Boy as well.
Oh, have you?
I didn't realise.
Okay.
So I've got a Saddlegate weapon, which
Loving
is...
the red on these. Loving the red on those.
So we've got an Assault 1 at strength 4.
Okay.
So that's going to be hitting on 5s.
It's a hit. It's not a wound.
Doesn't wound.
Nope.
And then there's the Sticker, which is the grot that's riding along. So again, hitting on 5s.
Okay.
If it's within half range, it's 12-inch range. It's not half range.
No, I don't think so.
So it will be strength 5.
Double check. Yeah, it's literally just that.
Yeah, so it's strength 5
It's a wound.
at -2.
Minus 2 sixes. So
And it does 2 damage.
2. Okay, flat 2. So it's another one on a wound. Anything else?
That is, I think that's all my shooting.
Okay.
I really wish I'd have killed the Hive Tyrant, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad you didn't.
So we'll declare charges.
Yeah. So should we come back? We'll come back to people with the charges because we've just got a little bit of theorising to do. So,
Yeah.
So shooting phase over and charges coming right up. We've left the rolls on camera for you so you can see what was rolled. So the that was the Squig Hog Boy. That was the Smasher Squig, and then the boys got the 11. So we've done the pile-ins as well. So we're going. I'll take those off. So we're now going straight into the charging units, aren't we? So where do you want to start, John?
So we'll start with the knob on Smasher Squig.
Okay.
So he's got Smash Head, which is a special rule. You roll 5d6, and on a 4+, it causes a mortal.
Okay, so let's have a look.
5 dice, and
flip. So that's
4
4
mortal
mortals. So this guy here was already on 1.
so he's dead.
So he's a goner, and then that's 3 more mortals. So that is another one gone.
Yeah.
So let's not be a pleb. I'll take him.
That's pretty nasty.
That is pretty nasty. Yeah. And so he's still got his attacks to do,
Yeah.
and he's got some tasty attacks, hasn't he?
Yeah, so he gets 4 base attacks.
Yeah, you gave him a relic.
We gave him the relic, so he gets +1 attack.
That was the snake bite hide, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah,
snake bite special. So we're hitting on 3s.
Yes.
So we got 1 miss. So we get 4 hits.
Yeah.
And he's strength 5 +2 for the big chopper.
Yeah.
But we get +1
because of being the snake bite
because
culture rule. Yeah.
Unit, yeah.
So 2s to wound.
2s to wound. Wow.
Okay.
So two wounds at -1.
-1.
And it's 2 damage apiece.
So 1 saves and 1 goes through.
So it's 2 wounds on 1.
Okay.
And then we've got Smasher Squig Jaw, so we get 2 attacks.
We've got
with
1
that.
left. Okay.
Hitting on 3s. It added up to a 3.
It did add up to a 3.
I
I mean, I'm running out of warriors pretty quickly here.
Yeah. So then we go on to the Squig Hog Boy.
Yes.
So he's got 3 attacks.
Okay.
Base, and he gets an extra. Oh no, it's a separate attack. Okay, so he's got extra attacks for the Squig and the little guy riding.
Okay.
So 1 hit, and he's strength 5
That is a wound.
at -2.
6s. He saves.
Nice.
Champion.
Okay, so
Winner.
So we get saddle git weapon. So
We're not finished.
no, we're not. So this hits on a 3. It hits. It's only strength 3 though, because it's basically the
So 5s.
it's basically the grot riding on the back.
Okay.
It's -1.
And I saved it.
You are taking the Michael, sir.
Maybe.
Squig Jaws, we get 2 attacks with that. 2 hits. Strength 6. So 2 wounds at -1.
-1, so 5s. He's done it! He's done it! Oh, to be fair, I do have enhanced resistance, so -1 or -2 AP is cancer 0 anyway.
Oh.
As it stands, I haven't. It doesn't really make much
Doesn't make any
difference.
difference,
No,
does it?
but it's worth noting.
Yeah.
So you've actually not been able to get rid of this
I
one
haven't
guy.
done anything.
No. You have got the boys charging over here though, so we have got another charging unit, which is the boys on the Hive Guard.
Yeah, I'll start with the knob.
Yeah. Okay.
So we get 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s. And wounding on
Toughness 5, so it's going to be
2s.
2s.
5
Yeah.
times 2.
Minuses.
-3 change. -3.
-3.
Yeah.
No save.
It's a flat 2 damage, so it'll only kill
Yeah,
1.
it's only going to kill 1.
So we lose
it's
out
still
there.
1 dead.
And then boys
He's
wise,
still 1.
we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, because he'd be in. Got 30 attacks.
30 attacks. Just a casual 30. Yeah. Okay.
I'll do it in 2 backs of 15.
Sure.
It's easier for track. I'll do this here.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s. That's
light
pretty poor
reflection
actually.
on that die.
Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8 hits so far.
Okay. Looks a bit better, doesn't it?
So, yeah, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. 4, 6, 8, 9. Wounded on 5s, so we're strength 4.
Sure. Ooh.
I'll remove the misses
There's,
and that one.
One there as well. No, 2 more actually. Yeah.
So that many wounds.
Oh,
Minus
if you
1.
wouldn't mind taking over that.
I will take over that. Minus 1, sir.
-1, so 5s. We're trying our best here. But that is still 1, 2, 3. I think that is a squad wipe. Just double check that they're not 3 wounds, not 4. Hive guard are indeed 3 wounds, not 4. That is the unit wiped.
Great work from the boys there.
Oh dear, this is not going well for the Hive grind. Okay, so that unit is wiped, and so it's now non-charging. So you've got consolidation you can do on those in a second.
Yeah.
I've got to pick the Hive Tyrant.
Are you sure you don't want to use your warriors first?
No.
Look, the warriors could do a great job.
Yeah, they could, but it's the Hive Tyrant.
Okay, sir.
So I'm hitting you on 4, so my tail strike doesn't hit. And then I've got 5 attacks that are hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
That's
Convenient.
not bad.
That isn't bad. And then on strength 6, 3s to wound.
Oh my word, he's done it again. 2
So
rounds
a
of
mortal and another one dead.
So 2 boys are dead. However, they now get
2 boys
to get themselves a new hide.
They do. And
so
I think the Hive Tyrant probably deserves to die here for 2 consecutive really poor rolls.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we don't have Warpath on anymore, so
Thank
we've only got
goodness.
3 attacks each.
Only 3. So you've got 3 boys and you've still got the knob there though.
Yeah, and knobs get 3 base. So
Okay.
3s and 4s again.
3s and 4s.
Oh, it's bad. That was a 3.
Yeah, but there's a 2 over there. Okay. Squeaky bum. Squeaky moment.
All at 4s.
All at 4s.
No, 3 of these failed and he's dead.
1, 2, 3. It is gone. It does death throws, so there's a like explosions, but 4. I can see how smug you are even through the back of my head.
How can you see it? I was going to turn the camera face round, but I don't know
On a 6, and it's D3 mortal wounds. In fact, I don't want this really to go off because
it would
actually hit my own prime.
Yeah.
So you've done it. You've got Slay the Warlord. You've killed the unkillable Hive Tyrant.
These boys are dead.
And there's now proof.
We've got it on
That is
camera, guys.
wasted.
We've got it on camera.
I'll do my next choice, which might as well be this one here.
Mhm.
So he's got 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. Does reroll 1s, as a side and talons. 4 hits. And nothing.
Toughness 5 now.
Toughness 5, yeah.
Yeah.
So 4, so nothing there. You haven't got anything else, have you?
No, it's all over to
So
you.
it's just onto the warriors.
Coming at you with the attacks from the Tyranid warriors.
Yeah, so because the warrior's still within 6 inches of the prime, they're going to get +1 to hit.
Okay, and
Splitting wise, I'm going to put 2 onto this one.
yeah,
Because splitting attacks always works.
definitely. So these are on the Squig Hog boy.
In fact, I'm going to do 3 on the Squig Hog boy.
Okay,
Because I don't think I'm going to take him down.
okay.
So Squig Hog boy. We're hitting on 2, rerolling 1s.
That's pretty decent.
It's pretty good.
That was a big hand there.
Strength 4.
Toughness 6.
So 5s and 6s, isn't it? Yeah. So there's only 3.
Only
there,
3.
And no minuses.
We make 2 and fail 1. So he's down to 1 wound. Because we'd only taken 1.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll leave it on that, but he's got 1 wound left because he took 1 before.
So it turns out splitting attacks doesn't work at all. And on the Smasher Squig,
Big boy.
yeah, all hit. No wounds.
Excellent. Splitting attacks always never works.
Yeah, that is true.
So,
and that is my attacks back in your face.
Yep, so that is the end of my turn. So we'll just tot up points.
So scoring, you've got Slay the Warlord, you're going to get.
Yeah, so I've got 6 points for Slay the Warlord. I've got
4 for Linebreaker.
4 for Linebreaker, because we've got 2 units here. And that is it.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, we'll be back to you with Rich's turn 2. Alright guys, so we're back with Rich's turn 2. Do you want to talk us through?
Yeah, so in terms of scoring, I haven't actually got any objectives. So what I've done here is I'm going a little bit kind of more risky than I wanted to. So I've put unit of Ripper Swarms here. The intention is going to be to charge the truck because the Ripper Swarms are OBSEC. Because they're a troops unit in the Tyranid army, they're getting objective secured. So I'm going to try and sneak the objective off John from the truck, and again with these Ripper Swarms on Mackay. So I'm leaving myself with 2 9-inch charges, but I'm Behemoth, so I have got a reroll. That is what I'm hoping for. In terms of everything else, they're tied up in combat. I decided not to fall back and with the Tyranid warriors, although in actual fact that might have been the better choice. Because you can fall back and shoot, can't you? Oh no, you can't.
No, you can't.
No, you can't. I'm thinking of Iamden have got that rule.
Yes.
Which is what Mark was doing. So that was why I decided not to fall back, because I wanted to try and do something here.
Yeah.
And that's it really for my movement. I've not got any psychic because the Tyranid Hive Tyrant is gone, and with the Hive Guard gone and the warriors in combat, I haven't got any shooting either. So I'm pretty much straight into the charge phase here. So I'm going to go with the.
What about your Barb Stranglers? Did you?
You mean the Venom Cannons?
No, did they have a thing that the flesh hooks? Is it they can shoot in combat?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, they did. Oh, and I didn't do them. I didn't do them before. Yeah, actually, no, you're right. Yes, I did pay for flesh hooks.
This is the first turn.
It wouldn't have actually mattered in the
Correct.
previous turn.
Yeah, this is the first turn it would have mattered.
So they got well remembered. So 2, 4, 6, 8. But he's not in range. Although to be fair, I actually could have put him. I'm just going to adjust things slightly because now that I've remembered, I did have enough movement on my consolidation.
Yep, no problem.
4 more. So there's 10. Yeah, because they can shoot when they're within 1 inch of an enemy. They're like pistols basically. They're strength 4.
Okay.
And they will hit on 2s because of. So I think it was that one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Who are you shooting? The boy.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to split because I'm in 2 different things, aren't I? So they'll have to go on him. So I'll re-roll. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry to those of you on camera. I'm just yeah. So those 2 will have to go onto that boy. And he's tough to 6, isn't he?
Yeah. Well,
that's 3, but there's no AP on this and no 1 damage.
I don't think that's gonna matter, dude. I think you're gonna kill him. Yeah, he's dead. So, first outing, they did okay, but they got smashed.
Yeah, I did kind of pick on him a bit.
It's pretty mean.
And that's kind of works out because those were the 2 misses from before anyway. So, and what's the toughness on?
6 again.
6 again. Nothing on the on that one.
Okay. So charge phase.
Charge phase, yeah. So the unit of Rippers that are on Makari.
Okay, we're going here
Yeah,
first.
we'll go over there. Oops. So I'm looking for a 9. And I don't get it, but I do get a reroll. And I fail it, so they don't do anything.
They're just not orcs. That's the key
and
thing.
These guys on the truck. Nothing on that one. And it's a 7 again. So I did gamble. I knew I was gambling with doing that, to be more honest. So those haven't paid off.
Yeah.
I will get that objective, but it won't matter until my next command phase. What I was doing there was more to try and take objectives away from you.
Yeah, makes sense.
But it's kind of not played out really.
Yeah, because if you'd have made both those charges, then we lose that objective there that the truck's on, and we lose the objective there that Makari's on. So
that's true.
It's a worthwhile gamble.
We may as well go straight to the fight phase then. So you get to pick where you want to fight first, Mr. John.
In which case, I'm gonna attack your brood guy first. So
the Tyranid Prime.
Yes.
Okay.
Purely and simply because if I can kill him, it reduces your warrior's effectiveness.
It does. Yeah.
And he'll be dead.
And he'll be dead.
So we get 2 inches.
Yeah, well observed.
So we've got 3, 6, 9 boys.
And you want some for the claw.
9. Yep, and 3.
And so you got 3 for the
3 for the claw. Yeah.
There you go. Technically.
So again, 3's on the purple, 4's on the red.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's toughness 4, this guy?
Toughness 5. He's actually kind of a beefed up warrior.
Okay, so 5s and 2s.
Okay.
So we got 1 at no minus and 1 at -3.
Right, so the -3, I don't think he actually has a 3-up save, but I will just double check. That's a 6. So I'm taking 2 damage from the claw.
2 damage from the claw, and then
the it's just -1.
-1.
So I fail. So I'm taking 3 damage altogether.
3 damage on Mr. Gribbler.
Yeah, and he's got 5. 6 actually.
Okay, so he's down to 3.
So he's down to 3.
Beautiful. So your warriors will get to pile in and try and kill the big lad.
Yeah, they will. So
because you don't want to do the prime first.
No. So I'm moving that way, so I can move him that way. So on the smasher squig.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So we've still got the prime, so we're still on 2s. Oops. And we've got Silent Talon, so we can reroll 1s. So I'll drop that one out. But we're on 5s to review. With no minuses. So we've got 2, 4, 5 altogether.
It's not bad. So we're on 4-up saves.
Yes, he's pretty beefy, this dude, isn't he?
Yeah. Okay, that's bad. But we also have a 5+.
Feel no pain.
Feel no pain for the relic that we've taken.
Mm-hmm.
So we take 1 wound. So
How many has he got?
I don't actually know. I think 6, but I'll check in a sec.
Well, you want to do his attacks because it's not going to kill him, is it? So
no.
Just do his attacks.
So,
They're nasty.
what's he got? 5 wounds. Sorry.
5.
Yeah.
So he's got 4 left.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So there you go. So there's his 4.
So he's got 5 attacks back.
Mm-hmm.
4, 5. Clean these away.
So even though I did a fair bit of damage to the Squigog boys, just like that one guy getting in on his own, really is quite difficult to shift.
He did the damage.
Yeah, yeah.
Mortal wounds as
He's
well.
really difficult to shift.
So they miss.
Okay.
2 wounds at -1.
-1. So 2 taken.
So it's 4 damage in total. So it's 2 damage per each.
2 per 1. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1 attack kills him.
Yep.
And then another one takes 2 damage. So there's another one on a wound.
Yep.
Which can be this one.
And then we get 2 attacks with the squig jaws.
Oh yes, forgot you haven't finished.
Yep. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
2 hits.
Mhm.
This is at strength 6, so 3s again. So 2 wounds at -1.
-1. Again, I'll take 2 go through.
It's a flat 2 damage again.
Flat 2 damage, so that one of the flat 2 damages will kill that one, because he already took 2 last time round.
Yep.
And then so there's one of the venom cannons is also now taking a flat 2 damage and going down to 1 wound. Oh, actually, yeah, there's one there. Okay.
So he's pretty tanky.
Yes, yeah, he is. It's not got anything else. I thought he had another.
No, he's got. If he's attacking monsters, he gets the additional +1 to wound. But that's about it.
Yeah. So I've just got my Tyranid Prime to fight. So my Tyranid Prime has got 4 attacks, and I reroll 1s, thankfully, because of my Scything Talons. So this is obviously into the boys.
Hi guys, so we had a bit of a technical difficulty there. Rich actually scored 2 wounds on the knob. So let's see what we get. We save 1 and fail 1, but we've got a 5+ feel no pain for the relic, which is a fail. So he is now down to 3 wounds remaining. So that's pretty much the end of.
Oh, no, it was on these, John. It was on them, not him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have we already done that?
Yeah, we've already done that one.
Oh, I'm getting confused. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Is that technical hitch?
Yeah, it's
throwing us off.
Yeah, it's turned my brain off.
It's just one boy.
No, it's 2 boys because they've only got a 6 up save.
Sure.
Yeah, so 2 boys die. So we'd have a morale check to make there. So I'll just do that quickly, just to round the turn off. 4 + 2 is 6. The boss snob 7.
Yeah,
so
you're all good.
Yeah, nobody runs away. So that's the end of Richie's turn.
And I scored no victory points.
So given the current state of play, we're gonna talk through the game because we're at a point where Rich can't really catch up at all if we carry on playing. So it's kind of a foregone conclusion. So this is the current state of the battlefield. So we'll set up and we'll have a talk through, potentially what's what. I mean, basically, the boss knob on Smasher Squig is going to sort those warriors out. With a fair wind, that knob might take out the Prime. However, we've got 10 boys that are about to come storming towards him. And then that really just leaves Rich with 2 units of swarms. Excuse the angles. 2 units of swarms here. And all Rich can really do is try and get Makari off that objective. But, he's going to struggle to score any points really from this point onwards. So that's the state of the battlefield.